Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today, I teach you how to break the spawn trap on the USS Texas. If you've played the USS Texas, no matter the game mode, this can be a familiar sight. Trying to push out of your spawn, but you have people head glitching, mowing you down while you make your way. Let's talk about the way I fight back against these power positions. When trying to figure out how to break the spawn trap, we need to figure out and get a feel for what the enemy has to their advantage, what lines of sight they have, and how we can manipulate that. This is probably the most common line of sight that enemies have, because you can see pretty much every piece of cover from right here. You can see these head glitches here, you can see that head glitch, and this is a pretty uneven gunfight. This guy has a lot of room to work. He's really anticipating you, which is really the key to spawn trapping. You always have the advantage. You always have the jump on people because you are in this elevated position. While they do have some pieces of cover which are practical, it's not always fair. It's not always consistent. There are many pieces of cover, like I said before, like right here, right inside here, up on these guys a little bit, and up here as well. You have this staircase, but none of these really give you an advantage. This is still a 50-50 gunfight, and it's not as clean, it's not as effective as that guy's piece of cover head glitch is right there. Adding to this little spot, you will often find people sitting here head glitching you, sitting down here waiting for you right up here, and you might even have that one camping sniper sitting back here. So now we know what lines of sight that they might be anticipating. We can make a strategy, we can run a route that might take them by surprise. My secret route, my key, my little tip for you is this route right here. This is where we do work. You go underneath here. This keeps you out of the lines of sight from this guy, some guys over here, and you can pop out right here. Now there is an interesting thing that happens here. There's two different things that can happen. You might think this guy can see you, and he probably could, but let's take a look from his perspective. He's probably sitting here, he has to worry about these guys, that guy, so he's probably not going to see you unless he's pushed up way up here. And if he's pushed up way up here, these guys are going to have a lot easier time shooting him down. This is not an effective piece of cover unless you're pushed back or pulled back right here. So this guy is probably not going to see you. However, now your biggest kind of detriment is going to be these guys right here. Now, luckily, when people are coming from the middle, they'll usually peek here, but they'll usually run out here to maybe this piece of cover, kind of pushing up this way. These guys are going to be focused on this area right here. They're not going to be looking laterally. They're not going to be looking to their left. So you do have a 50-50 gunfight in a sense, as in you both don't really have cover, but you will be able to take them by surprise. You are the one initiating the gunfight. You are the one going first. You are the one that knows when you're going to pop out. They have to react to you. Force them to react to you. Be ready for this gunfight, and you have the advantage. Now from here we have a couple different areas we can go to. We can go in the middle, or we can go up these stairs. What I like to do is I like to go up these stairs first. If there's a guy sitting here, that's really a difficult spot because he has a very, very good line of sight on you. He's got lots of cover. You really don't. You could kind of sit here and try to, but that's a 50-50 gunfight. I don't like that. I want gunfights to my advantage. I don't like fair gunfights. If that's the case, if you have a guy sitting up here, then I do like to go in this middle area. Now once you're in this middle area, you do have to worry about guys in here, but really it's all up to your own gunfight ability. They really don't have the advantage on you anymore. Yeah, you might get a guy camping in here, but I found that's not really that's the exception to the rule. And once you are in here, you have the ability to come up behind this guy and take them all out, which is really, really good. Which brings me to the second option that we had down here, is going up the stairs. I prefer going up these stairs because I very rarely do I ever find anybody right there, but I will occasionally find people right here. This is a pretty common spot. I think you all know this too, but luckily part of the map design that I like to keep in mind, part of the map skill that I have, is not just running upstairs. This is pretty obvious. You're pretty out in the open, so what you're going to want to do is hug this left side, and you're going to want to be fast. Look at that. Look at how much more concealed we are. Yes, we can technically still shoot through here, but if I went right through the middle, bam, open, he sees me, that's a very easy gunfight to lose. But if you just hug this left side, the amount of time you are exposed for is so small, there's no way this guy is killing you. Now, if he decides to push out, if he decides to come out of his cover, you're up here. This is one of my favorite things to do in Call of Duty. Take up this little piece of advantage like we did on Flak Tower with those crates, and just boom, you have cover now. You have the height advantage. You have the high ground now. This is your gunfight to lose right here. This is genius right here. And also, you have the ability to come in here and flank this guy, push this guy out of here, and this is where it requires a little bit of teamwork and effort. If you do this, if you're successful and you push up here, your teammates have to push up with you. You can't keep your guys pulled back in here. They can't keep camping in there. They need to push up. Now, once you are in here, you have a couple different options, and I should say if this guy doesn't push you, if he doesn't push out of cover, then you can easily come back over here and drop down on top of him and take him out that way. That is a very good, surprising little line of sight right there to use. Also something that you can do, if the reverse is true, if you see a guy here, but he's not there, if this lane is open, but there's a guy here, what I like to do is I like to, again, hug this left side so he can't see you. He doesn't have a line of sight on you. He might be able to see you if you're kind of running, if he's looking, but if you come this way and come over here, you can actually jump up here and take him out by surprise. That is a small little route, a small little interesting piece of map that I absolutely love to take advantage of. I love this little side of the map because, yes, it looks like they have the advantage. It looks like there's no way to fight back, but there is an easy way, and using this staircase, using this route, it's a really easy way of going about it. If you manage to find yourself in here and you are wanting to make a push forward, I would highly recommend, unless you just slaughtered a whole bunch of people and you know they're respawning back there, I would highly recommend choosing an alternative route other than this guy, because right here, anybody running through, anybody has an easy way of knowing when you're coming. They will see your feet way before you see them. This is a gunfight that you're not going to have the advantage in, so pushing down here, not really the smartest decision. So I would try to push forward this way, kind of get into here, and this is really quickly, you can be over here really quickly. I mean, it's a pretty easy, it's a pretty small map, but that's my kind of go-to strategy. But we're starting to get into mid-map strategies, and this is how to break a spawn trap. Another route you can do, and this is very kind of, I don't know, situational dependent. If there's no guy over here, if that sniper is not over here, you can run through here, kind of just check middle if you don't want to do that, and then take him over by this way, you know. And there is some kind of dodging, maneuvering techniques you can use. You can use your dive to go through this way. You can dive through this way and be in the middle without that guy giving you too much trouble, but that kind of depends on his skill, and that's kind of risky. But if you do want a last-ditch effort, that is definitely the way I would go. And once you're in here, you can take this guy out, you can go this way, you can flank all around and do all that sort of stuff. Now, it's also important to note that what I just described for you, that same route, those same lines of sight, that same piece of cover is directly mirrored over here. You can do the exact same. There's still lots of good cover here that your teammates can fight back with, but again, that's 50-50 gunfights that no one really likes. But what you can do is you can go through this little underground area, this inside area, pop out, take these guys by surprise, go either through the middle right here, you can go hug this corner, take this guy out by surprise, you can come up here, take this guy out by surprise, you can come out down over here, you can do the same exact thing mirrored on this other side of the map. The USS Texas has gone down in Call of Duty history for being a bad map, which is unfortunate because much like many of the maps here in Call of Duty World War II, there is some small interesting details in this map design that gives the player a benefit. It gives the player a strategy and a chance of fighting back. This map gives you cover. This map gives you routes that you can use to flank and push out your enemy. You can flank on the USS Texas. This is by no means my favorite map. In fact, I'm not sure I like the map quite yet, but I have found this map to be very playable if you implement this strategy. Also, don't forget to use your grenades. Maybe pop some smoke, maybe some Nova 6 gas. Use those grenades to your advantage. For how limited this map may seem, you can run assault rifles, sniper rifles, even I've seen people be successful with shotguns on this map. Hopefully this video has helped you out. Hopefully you can now fight back against this spawn trap here on the USS Head Glitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, leave a like if this helped you out, and if you want to see more of this style of video. Once more, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.